love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. John Shelby and Chris Singleton on the call. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. On the hill here today, Paul Skenes.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the veteran second baseman, Gleyber Torres. That one finds the corner, and the MLB All-Star game is underway. And a foul ball. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's outside. And the count's even at 2.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one away.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Foul ball.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
0-2.
And takes low for ball 1. One out, base is empty. That misses.
No, that missed. That's
2
the ball.
balls, 2 strikes the count.
Well, he's not
2-2.
afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit
1-1.
to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. That just misses, and the count is 2-2.
2-2.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the first. End of a half inning of play. No score. And we're back. And on the hill, Tarik Skubal. What do we have on him?
great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first, and now Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani with a swing. High fly ball driven deep to right. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Ketel Marte, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
It gets down, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Third baseman.
Here's Manny Machado now. On the ground to third. They take the force out, and that ends the inning. End of the first from Truist Park. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled, and you got to tip your cap.
No score here in the second. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
That missed by a lot.
1-2.
And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that skips in the dirt. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Draws the walk there. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Designated hitter,
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Runner on the move. And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. That one in triple digits.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position. Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. Here's Riley Green. And that is out of play. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Freeman, and that is that. So it's no runs. Back here in Atlanta, here's a big power threat. Kyle Sutter. Skubal back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green settles under it. And there's one away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Baez going back on this one. Bangs off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Oh, he hit him.
Take your base.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ball.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it, and that is the inning. National Leaguers strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Javier Baez. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. And there's a foul ball. That's a little bit low. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Now
so the batting order turns over. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Torres.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. Top of the 3rd, no score. And a strike to Gleyber.
1-2 to count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Back at Truist Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Ball. 1-2.
That's way outside. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
He was all over that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Skubal keeping him close. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1-2.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts.
Shohei on the go. Fouled off left side. That misses. And 1-1. Ohtani, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That's inside. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Foul ball there. And Manny gets a piece. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Judge makes the grab. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On to inning number 4. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Aaron Judge. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Now 3-0. That one at the knees for a strike.
3-1.
Swinging a foul straight back. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Man at second. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Raleigh in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That one called a strike, and now it's even 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here's Jose Ramirez.
That's foul.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. And a foul ball. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. That one hit to right. Judge has it sized up. And there's 1 down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. A switch hitter batting right. And that misses.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1.
Nope. Ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike. Hammer, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Lindor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the National Leaguers, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Atlanta, now it's the DH, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Skenes back to work. That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swings and misses with number 9 for him in this game. 9.
The left fielder,
So up
number
next,
31.
Riley Green.
Riley Green.
Check swing, called strike. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one finds its way through.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
That's down. That's a ball.
At the plate now. That's ball 1. And that one popped in the air, left field. Crow Armstrong snags it for the second out. So digging in, Jacob Wilson. He's 0 for 1. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. And that is that. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one's in there, 0-1.
A healthy call.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. And it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 1-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
That one ripped. Out of here. Into the planter, out in center. Home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 2-0.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
1 down. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. This one lifted in the air, left field. Green settles under it, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado, 0 for 2 in this one. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Kyle Tucker. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 5 innings complete. National Leaguers out in front, 3-0. Today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners. Stand up to... We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Chris Sale.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. And Gleyber Torres retired. Here comes Aaron Judge. He is struck out, and he is walked. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. That one almost got him.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one off the mark, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And it gets down for a base hit. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. Thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time, and guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that one is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's inside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping
for. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. So they strand a pair. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. The NL is back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Wu.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Wu fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yusei Kikuchi getting loose out there for Aaron Boone.
And although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes, and it's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. The shortstop takes the ball. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one almost hit him. Line drive, caught. 2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith digs in now. Now a screamer into the outfield. Baez hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing there for the National League, but they lead at 3-0. And welcome back to the ball. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Suarez winds and deals. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And that one fouled off. Got him looking for the K. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Nothing doing. We're back in a new pitcher. Here to start the bottom of the 7th. You say Kikuchi.
And they felt it. time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
This one in the air. Guerrero settles underneath it. One down.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 4-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here's Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 5-0. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Yusei Kikuchi won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Joe Ryan, he's into the game with the bases empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins. And Freddie takes the K.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. And we're back. We go to the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. And first offering is fouled off. Manager out of the dugout. Just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. Torres stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And another ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Aaron Judge at the plate. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Torres at first, one gone. And Judge spoils that one. And it remains 2-2. And they'll do it again. 2-2 on the way. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. On the ground, 2 ball. Lindor tossed to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. So one hit is all they get. Back here in Atlanta, on to the bottom of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Swung on, belted. That's back there, and out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Gone! And they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a base hit. Man at first, nobody out. And now Will Smith, 0 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled away. And that is out of play. In the air, left field, down the line. Green pulls it in on the run.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Wood at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Fought off foul. Two outs. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But two-round trip back at Truist Park. Now at the plate. And that's in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and they're down to their last out. Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. They're down to their final strike. Suarez is just 1 strike away. Just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Next offering misses down and away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
This one ends 7-0. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.